All right, unless you've been living under a rock the last year or two, TikTok is, as we know it, is going away. It's going to be replaced with a new app currently called TikTok M2 or M2, considering the original TikTok was called M. Now, that's important for later, so keep that in mind. Anyhow, according to MacRumors.com, your data, your videos, your content will migrate over to the new version of TikTok, which will be available in early September 2025. Now, the old version of TikTok, the one you're using right now, will officially go dark, banned, done. No more access to that one. That will happen in March 2026. So, just under a year from now. Now, like I said, your content, your videos and everything will migrate over to the new app. So, you ain't got to worry about that. Now, one thing that is concerning is if you're on an Apple device, apparently Apple's got to be different, got to be unique, basically troublesome. In this, MacRumors article continued to state that, well, Apple will not let them simply add the M2 or the next version of TikTok to the original listing of TikTok as we have it right now. So it will be listed as an individual, unique release in iTunes. So the problem I have with this is it's going to cause confusion. There's going to be plenty of hackers, plenty of nefarious people making very similar apps, trying to get users to provide their data and login information, things like that. I don't understand why Apple. 170 million people apparently, according to the MacRumors article, have the iTunes or Apple, whatever you want to call it, the Apple version, iOS version of TikTok. That's a lot of people. So you're going to literally just toss them out to the wind and wish them, thoughts and prayers that you find the right app, that you find the right, the correct TikTok replacement. Now, I do want to point out there's no information on if this is the same, is there going to be a similar situation for Google Play at this time. Now, it's only known so far as Apple is the only one so far that's going to have a problem with this. Now, there is apparently a U.S.-based entity or consortium, not sure which, but what matters is apparently a buyer has been found, come forward, whatever. Inc.com states that they're unknown, obviously. I'll have links in the description below for all these things. I would link to the article that Inc.com sourced, but other than the headline, that site they sourced, I think it's Fortune.com, you can only read the headline unless you pay to subscribe to their website. So no, I believe it's pay. It may be simply sign up, but the point is, you got to give them something to gain access. No, forget that. If you want to hit the Inc.com article, at the very top they'll have where they sourced from. You can give them all your information you want. Just don't blame me when you start getting spam and crap because they sold your information. Now again, just to recap real quick, the new app will be released in early September. The old app will go dark in March 2026. Your information will migrate over. Now you should still have access to pretty much the same sites or same accounts and everything you have now. Of course, it's going to be with within regulations of what the U.S. government allows. Now, what that means, don't really know. There will be censorship, I'm sure. There'll be certain, probably certain creators that are flagged for malicious or suspicious, whatever type of content that will, from another country, and then they may be blocked. Whole countries may be blocked. It's just the way it is.